Friends, it was a beautiful day across the area, especially for late January. It was a little bit on the breezy side, but we'll take it, especially those temperatures in the 60s right now in Seneca, Missouri at Indigo Sky Casino and Resort. Things are looking pretty nice down there, not a whole lot going on. Temperatures this afternoon, as I mentioned, make it into the 60s today. 61 was our high, starting out at 44, which is actually only 2 degrees cooler than the normal high for this time of year. Normal low 25, and of course we weren't anywhere near those records of 76 and -2. Radar is clear for the most part, but now we're starting to pick up a little bit of activity up in Bates County and also just north of Fort Scott. That is developing behind the Arctic front, and we're expecting a light freezing drizzle and light freezing rain possible later on tonight. We also have a wind chill advisory for northwestern parts of Kansas. Satellite view shows the big storm system developing over the northern Rockies. It's moving to the south and is going to park itself over the southwest for several days, spitting pieces of energy at us as we're sitting in the cold air. So that's why we're looking at a winter mix pretty much all week long. Temperatures right now are starting to drop behind that Arctic front, 37 in Chanute, 30 in Iola, 27 already in Yates Center, but jump across the front, it's almost 50 in Sedan, where it's 46. It is 50 in Fort Scott, as well as in Miami and Pittsburgh, as well as Grove. Here's what it feels like, though. Temperatures are feeling like in the teens behind that front because of the wind. 11 in Yates Center, 17 in Iola, and this is what is headed our direction. By the time we go into the early morning hours and tomorrow morning, it's going to feel like the single digits out there, even close to 0 in Yates Center, 12 in Joplin, 14 in Neosho by tomorrow morning. And in the afternoon, the temperatures are not going to feel much better. They're going to still be in the single digits and around 10 degrees all day tomorrow. And looking at the wind right now, it's still out of the south here at the station, but as we go through time in the evening, it's going to switch around to the north, and here comes the cold air. 48 right now in Joplin, feels like 44, and the pressure is currently rising. Rain chances, they're going to be small, but they're going to be mainly a mixture where we could have some sleet, freezing rain, freezing drizzle, that kind of stuff. And as it gets on the roadways, it can start to create problems. It doesn't take much freezing rain to create some traffic problems, so be aware of that. Temperatures by tomorrow morning are going to be falling behind the front, and as you get through the morning hours into around 9, 10 o'clock, we're going to see readings in the teens up to the north and 20s elsewhere with that freezing drizzle and light freezing rain across our area. Then as we go through the day, temperatures are going to struggle to get into the 20s with northerly winds, and that includes the Kansas City area for the game. And then tomorrow night into Monday morning, we're going to see lows dropping down into the teens across our area, maybe some single digits up towards the north and west. And then as we go through Monday afternoon, again, another wave of precipitation in the form of freezing rain, sleet, and freezing drizzle possible. And then we're going to see highs, if you want to call these highs, in the 20s. And then as we go through Monday night into Tuesday morning, we're going to see lows once again in the teens and 20s across our area. The next 7 days, not much better. Until we get towards next weekend, maybe we'll start to warm up a little bit, but until then, we're going to go back into the deep freeze, and hopefully the groundhog will not see his shadow on Thursday, because I think everyone's pretty much a little bit tired of winter so far.
Yeah, I am too. Hopefully we got some good groundhog luck.
Absolutely.
All righty.